okay, we've got someone here that wants to tell you that they lied to you. All right. In the past, there's an energy specifically of a person who caused a lot of arguments, a lot of rows, and I mean arguments, fiery arguments. They were confrontational, almost to hide their sneakiness. Okay. Also in the past, there was another person involved in all of this. Doesn't have to be third party. I would say predominantly female energy. This other person was quite sneaky, quite manipulative, possibly encouraging your person to do something, I've got, okay? But the main gist of what I've got here in the past is that your person almost caused you to react in a way that wasn't normally your personality. That they sneaked around, they were deceptive, they lied, and also they twisted your words, okay? They just twisted your words. They made out that you said things that you didn't say, all right? And like I said, there is somebody here who was encouraging them or supporting them in this little sort of not very nice energy in the past here today. Not very nice at all. However, they're going to come back in, all right? They would like a successful conversation with you, all right? Almost like they want to talk about your commitment. I feel that they want to know if you're still there for them, if you're actually willing to give it another go, all right? So we're going to see how this goes today, because the past energy is particularly yucky. I'm going to use the word yucky, you know, confrontational, deceptive. They could have played you off against somebody else and just stood back, okay? But they want to come in and tell you that they lied to you, okay? So let's see why. Let us see what's going on here. I'm going to use this deck first today. Just while I'm shuffling these though, if you would like a personal reading, just click on the title. It's all in the description box, and also the free relationship report. And thanks so much for watching, liking, etc. I do read all your comments. Let's just see what is going on here. That's interesting. Let's just see what this one is. Yeah, I don't always say this in my videos. If you watch me regularly, you'll know I don't. But it's almost like there was some form of divine protection here for you, okay? I mean, we all have different beliefs, and no one should ever listen to mine, because I think we believe what we believe. But I feel most of the time we do create our own reality, okay? I've always said that. But I do sometimes feel on occasions the ancestors or somebody who's passed to the spirit world protected you, okay? It's somebody, spirit guide, God, your guardian angel, or an ancestor, all right? It's almost like there was some form of intervention. Something happened here that caused this in the end to split. And even at the time, if you didn't really want this, okay, hope I'm making sense. Because I feel this person had manipulated you so many times. They like to be right. They're very argumentative, but they're very deceptive and clever with their words. I do feel there was some gaslighting that went on here, okay? And unfortunately, I mean, this might not be your read today. Please just take what resonates. But if it is, unfortunately, sometimes if you are gaslighted over a period of time, it changes the pathways in your brain. And you have difficulty really, because I just see the person you were connected into twisting your words, twisting everything, backed up by somebody else. And I feel there was some divine intervention to protect you, okay? To protect you, to almost get you out of the way of this energy. The thing here is that this person, they could have gone to a karmic as well. They could be with a karmic now. But I see them trying to almost open the door, literally. I love Lenormand. Literally open the door. They want some success. They want to come in and see if you are willing to recommit to them. Right, okay. I feel though for you, the message here for you though is keep an open mind with your love life. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel there's somebody else in your energy, even if they're not in the 3D yet. This isn't this past person. This is somebody else. So you almost are being asked to keep an open mind and not to hold on to the past too tightly, which I know if you've been gaslighted and you've been through something like that, it is really difficult. It's difficult because you don't know who you are at the end of it. I mean, you know, you really don't know who you are at the end of it. You can end up with chronic post-traumatic stress, stress disorders, anxiety, lack of confidence. But there's somebody else, okay? But there's also this past person. Right. What is going on here, please, my spirit guides? Yeah, there was definitely divine timing going on with this past person, okay? There was divine timing at work in your love life in the past. You know, I sometimes say this might not be for many people. I feel now you're looking back, and although it's been a difficult process and a hard process, I'm hearing, because of all the lies that you were told, trusting any new situation, because the person that came in your past offered you their heart, their commitment, their love. You could have been married. This is a contract card as well, but they offered you the full shebang, as we say here, but they broke every single promise. But they didn't just break their promise, they weren't even man or woman enough, or whatever, you know, energy it is, to actually stand up and say, you know, I'm sorry. But now they want to come in and say they've lied to you. But I'm almost hearing that Spirit is saying keep an open mind. Yeah. Your person feels that your past person feels that you are their soulmate. Okay. Somebody has finance and career issues in their love life. Situation involves marriage, yeah. If you weren't married, you had a contract. And by a contract, I mean you weren't just dating. You could have been renting something together, or you spent most of the week with your person. You know, you were, what's that word they use now? Exclusive. You know, it was totally exclusive. You were an item, but you could have been married or in a long-term sort of what's the word again? Cohabitation. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. I feel that this person from your past, I'm going to go into this new energy a bit though today as well. This past person broke the contract in the past. They're going to come in a soulmate energy. Okay, that's what they're going to tell you, that you are their soulmate. They're going to declare their love again for you. In the background, they could have some financial issues that they're going to bring back in. Okay, maybe they haven't got enough money, or they've lost their job, or there's something to do with the physical that isn't working out too well for them. But you are being asked to pay attention to the red flags. Okay, you know, I'm going to say it, especially if you've not been apart from this person for a long time, sometimes they do come back in and successfully hoover you back into this. No fault of anybody's at all, not whatsoever. It's because, you know, the brain has a hard time understanding how someone can go from being so loving and so kind and so committed to an absolute devil, really. You know, who is this is who I started with, and then who is this person? Okay. And as human beings, we unless obviously you're narcissistic or you've got, you know, some sort of sociopath or something, we do tend to try and see the good in people, all right? But watch the red flags, because I feel this person, they're not just going to come back in, they're going to tell you that they lied. Okay, they're going to give you some information that they lied about. They're going to reveal something to you. But pay attention to what else they're saying to you. They are expecting that by doing this, that the door will open to your heart and you will jump back into a commitment with them. All right? But there will be signs. Watch for the red flags. I feel they're going to try and do this very quickly, so you don't almost have chance to think about it. All right? I feel this is what they're going to do. They're definitely going to tell you that you're their soulmate, that you are the only one for them, etc., etc. They're going to admit to some selfishness and some lies, okay? I feel specifically today, I might have narrowed it down to one person today, I feel specifically today the energy of this person, another person, a female person that caused problems, malicious energy, is still involved in all of this, okay? Is still involved in some shape or form in all of this, whether that's just your person not telling you the truth completely about them, okay? Let me just get my tarot deck out. You're definitely going to find out that your person was lying. I know that you know that they were lying, but again, it's specific today. This person did such a good job of gaslighting you into believing, making you believe it was your fault, that you'd done this, you'd said that, and possibly just driving you bonkers, that although you know it wasn't your fault and it wasn't your fault, sometimes part of you wonders if by being reactive, that was you. I can tell you now, if you've ever questioned your own part in this, that means you are empathetic, you are a kind soul, all right? Your person, I feel, is going to come back in, admit to so much, but you also are going to find out their lies. What's that about? Yes. You've been in no communication, or you're in no communication at the moment, okay? What lies? There's some lies here you're going to find out about. What are the lies, please? Yeah. They've lied about a friendship they had, okay? There's a friendship that they had that they've lied about, all right? Somebody that they used to hang around with, somebody who possibly led them astray. It could even be this female energy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romance. Sometimes, you know, a lot of the time it's not even romance, it's just friends. But there was a malicious, manipulative friend, could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag or Aries, who got involved in this situation, okay? Who got involved in this situation. What you're also going to learn as well is that your person has been feeling trapped. Now, looking back at this finances and career, they've either got themselves trapped in a gilded cage where they've gone into something that looked good on paper, where they were going to get everything provided for them, but now they have to show up for that. So they either have to put the work in for it they don't want to do, or they don't have the autonomy over their own decisions because somebody else is pulling the strings here, okay? They have lost some freedom. Okay, I feel they've lost freedom over their financial decisions. You are definitely going to find that out. If it appears that everything is rosy in the garden, as I say, you know, all the butterflies are out floating around and all's good in their world, I am not seeing that at all. I see that they are in their own environment at loggerheads with somebody else. Okay, they're at loggerheads. They've met their match, as we say. They've met their match. What else have they been lying about? Lies. Yeah. You're going to find out they've got financial problems of some nature. The Five of Pentacles, what are they lying about, Five of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles, many meanings, but one of its core meanings is problems with money. Problems with money, problems with health, feeling left out in the cold, being pushed out of a community, okay? But with all of these here today, I just feel they've lost their autonomy, okay? They are going to try and come back in and break out of this gilded cage they've got themselves into. Wherever they've gone, it's come at a price. But they've met their match because this female energy they hooked up with is as devious and as clever and as selfish as they are. There's an impasse in your person's environment, but there is something, some argument or something that's going on that they can't get past, okay? I think it's got to do with money, all right? Most definitely today, standard of living, that kind of stuff. They're going to try and come back in to see if you want another go at it, okay? But you're being asked to keep an open mind because there's somebody new, which we're just going to have a quick peek at. Then I'm going to just go back into this past energy and see what your advice cards are today, I think, on this one. Open, the open card again. Yeah, I think what this is saying, you're going to meet somebody that you're going to get on with, but there won't be any commitment to start with, but I feel that's definitely on your side. I think that's on your side because the last person, this past person who lied to you, they came out looking, you know, they were a sheep, if you know what I mean, but then turned out to be a fox. Fair hair, okay. New opportunities after a toxic relationship. That's interesting. That's interesting with these cards here for your past. But that's why really you'll keep it free and easy to start with, which is fine. You don't have to rush in. You know, keep it casual. Like I say, fair-haired. After a toxic story, new opportunities, new love, new person. Okay, you don't know this person. You don't know them. By that I mean you're not really aware of them. I think it's somebody brand new. Mature, older than you. Okay. But also mature in personality. Mature in personality. I just feel that your person had you going round in circles, gaslighted you into believing it was all your fault. They're very sure of themselves. Someone's past person liked to keep fit a lot as well. They went to the gym or they ran or they walked every day. This past person kept fit. They were quite lithe, I don't know if that's the right word. They're quick on the toes, okay, but this new person's mature. I don't feel you know them. I feel they've got fair hair, keep an open mind, okay? Yeah, there are going to be obstacles, but those are the blocks that you're putting in place. Again, understandably so, after what this mess, I'm going to say here, which is really sad. I feel for you if this is, I do feel for you if this is your reading today. Let's just see what advice we've got for you, please. Yeah, keep your head down, keep doing you. Just work on yourself. You've come a long way. You've come a long way. You've come a long way in the physical with your own stability. I don't just mean mentally and emotionally, but you've had to rebuild. You could be going for a promotion, you'll get it. You could be thinking of changing jobs, you'll get it. Whatever you're thinking of doing, yeah, just keep hammering away at what you're doing. Concentrate on your own things in the physical 3D, your money, your career, your investments, whatever that is. This is a good card to have. It means it's going to work out for you. If you're working towards some stability, getting your own home, putting some roots down somewhere, that is coming, okay? If you're looking for promotion, or even if you're just looking for some recognition of somebody, if you've been putting some work in, even if you're just a volunteer, it doesn't have to be paid work, you're going to get the recognition for that. And keep moving, Chariot. The Chariot to me is not a lovey-dovey card. As advice, this would be me saying to you, be the Chariot. Keep focused. Stay in your own lane. Be extremely selfish, okay? Because charioteers, if you think of the Romans, you know, charioteers, not the old stories. Focus on what you want. You will be successful, okay? And that's interesting with this card. You are going to be very successful at what you choose to do, okay? But as an advice, you know, keeping your own sort of bubble almost. But don't take any nonsense off anybody, okay? The Chariot doesn't. The Chariot focuses. The Chariot's all about victory. Focus on your own victory, your own success and your own stuff. Okay, because it's going to work out for you. It's definitely going to work out for you. What's the unknown here? 10 of Pentacles, yeah. I was feeling that, you know. And I looked at the 8. You're going to go from the 8 to the 10. You're going to get that home. You're going to get that job. You're going to get that money. Okay? Now, this new energy that's coming in, it is going to be casual to start with. You might decide to take it further, okay? You might decide to take it further. But either way, you are going to be settled within yourself. And I don't just mean mentally, I mean physically. You're going to have the things around you that you've dreamt of, that you've needed. Maybe it's a new home, an apartment, whatever. Maybe you want to, you know, live on a boat. Whatever you really want, you're going to get it, okay? If you're waiting for a settlement, that's going to come through. If you're waiting for something like a settlement, anything along that ilk, that's going to come through. Or a payout. Or you're waiting to sell your house, that's going to come through. I'm saying all of this because I feel that you have had to rebuild after this past, but that past person will come back in, okay? They're going to try again. They're going, like I said, they're going to admit to some lies, okay? But you will also learn about what I was saying earlier, that they are trapped in an environment of their own making. They've met their match. It's not a lovey-dovey environment. Somebody's heart chakra is really closed down. Your person has been having to turn a blind eye to what is going on with the finances because they've met their match, because the person they're dealing with is as selfish and as manipulative as they are. Okay? One more card, please. Yeah, they're going to come back in. Page of Pentacles. They're going to be obsessed with you. But they could have financial problems. They're obsessed with money. Okay, but I feel that Page of Pentacles, I think you're going to hear from them. Okay. I think they're going to be very focused on what you're doing, especially financially. They're going to be very focused on what you're doing with your moolah. Okay. But I don't see them having a great deal, because I feel they've met their match somewhere else and it's going to be tied up. Okay, but I do feel this person will come back in. Okay, a little bit worse for wear, I just heard. Don't know where that came from. Anyway, if this is your reading, keep going. You've got new love, companionship, if that's all you want. But also in the physical, things are going to take a turn for the best for you. All right, stay strong, be yourself, and remember, you're on the pedestal. Okay, you deserve love. Love you all. Bye.